Hello and welcome all of you wonderful people. How are you all going? It is great to be here, loading up for a bit of an online lobby session. It is great to have you all on board here. Welcome to all of you. Hopefully you're going well. Great to see so many of you out straight up in the stream. And of course, it's always a pleasure to be joined by my good friend and stream favourite co-host, Ryan. How you going, big fella?
Yeah, I was hoping you were just going to leave it at stream favourite because I'm pretty sure that's how it really goes.
Nah, stream favourite co-host.
Oh, well, we'll go with it anyway.
But let's go with that. Anyway, Kraz, how you going, mate? Speedy, good to have you here. Sim18, who we got? Moldovich, good to have you charged. Always great to see the same names. Jupiter Ace, Piosco, Lim, Hippie. Jeez, we got the whole gang here, don't we? Luca, Betty, Stupid, James. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Nick, welcome. And Miko, welcome all of you. So good to have you here. Now, did something just happen that everyone jumped out of the room? Or what's going on here? Anyway, the lobby is up and open, so you are more than welcome to jump in. The rules in this lobby are, of course, that you are restricted to just the FD RX-7, which is the N300 classed RX-7. We've got super soft tyres on. It's going to be a 5-lap race. Now, you do need to be friends with me on the on the PlayStation Network.
That won't do you much good being friends on Facebook, mate.
Won't do you any damn good whatsoever. But it will do you some good to get into this server on the PlayStation Network. So if you're not already friends, I'll be keeping an eye on that, and I'll be adding people as we go on. Haven't been in the stream for a bit, Miko. Yeah, it's been a couple. And yes, thank you, Speedy Chicken. It is DRX913 is my name. That's what you will need to add. There we go, getting a couple coming through. Trying to do a few things. What's the go with people jumping back out of the room? Is it something that's going on weird on the PlayStation Network?
No, I jumped in and realised I didn't have the car.
You can change from within the server.
Yeah, no, but I don't own the car.
Oh, yep, okay, cool. Dom, hey, how you going, mate? Yeah, no, I understand. So this one's RX-7 only. You'll see the little pit board there on the stream. Would have been a nicer little addition if it was a clean-up PNG cut, but it's not. I had to doctor it up quickly before the race, but you know what? It's going to get the job done because it tells you what's going on. This is a one-make only. And just checking my friend requests. Sim18, I have accepted your request. My friend, feel free to jump in. It is going to be a first in, first served type of deal so far. James is stuck in work, no good. It's going to be a couple of hour stream, so there's going to be plenty of time for people to jump in, get stuff done. Let me just readjust this microphone. Hopefully you're hearing everything fine. The sideboard is awesome, Piosco. That's good. Should probably stop and breathe here at some point. Doing a lot of talking, not a lot of breathing.
It's like telling those race car drivers to remember to drink.
Ironically, I'm having a drink as you say that.
Ah.
Oakley Dokley, whilst people jump in, let's get out and do some hotty-wotty laps in the Big 7. That's right, the game doesn't adjust that. I'm about to make a video. I've got a lot of points written down on my phone about a wish list, a Gran Turismo wish list, things I'd like to see added into the game over the next 12 or so months. And what I'm going to do, turn that off for one, just going to pop down in there as well as a thing. Automatically change tyres.
Yep, that'd be nice.
Automatically change to appropriate tyres in online lobby.
Do you know what I think is a bit of a break? when you load into a race, and it has a piston-styled engine as a loading screen. What is this?
What is this? There's no piston engines anywhere to be seen in this race.
Silly, silly.
Red bar, so you'll pass. So that's cool, stupid. Last time you joined, I got 2 stuck on the grid races. Well, see how the numbers go. If it's all full up, you can sort of jump out if you feel the need, but otherwise, you never know. Hang around. Stick it out.
Give her a crack.
Oh, I didn't change tyres. See what happens when you get distracted by other stuff I'm doing. Racing super soft. Let's get out on track. Hey, where is your livery? Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet actually. I must admit I was a bit flat out getting stuff organised, but it's always good to use the old Alan Moffat, Peter Stuyvesant livery.
Far out, mate. Literally the first time I'm running this car and at this track.
Same.
I've not actually, well, I've not driven at the track yet.
I'll take you for a guided tour around the Tsukuba track in a Mazda RX-7. You get a little bit of dirt on your tyres, flicker in here and you spit her out, full drifts back. Oh, drop it a little bit on the exit, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. School holidays tomorrow. Miko, it is fake Friday for me as well, my friend, because I have a 3-day weekend to make up for working Easter Monday. So, no more work for me. How'd your drift go? You got it sort of started, didn't it?
Oh, well, I'm on a controller, mate, so it's all just get used to this slowness.
You got TCS off, or?
No, it's on.
Flick that off. You won't be needing that tonight. With the big super soft tyres.
I will if I want to have fun. And actually, like, do... I'm already sliding heaps with it off.
AS controller. It's harder to control the throttle. Sim 18 added you on. Glad to see you jump straight in the server. It's quite a zippy little car, this, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to own one in real life.
So would I. I've already got a Gen 1, but I think a Gen 3 is exactly what my wife and I need for my family.
Oh, yes.
Have a 2-week holiday, yeah. Mine's only a 3-week holiday, Miko, so... 3-day, even. So, not that impressive. Now, what's the actual time? We'll go... I don't know how long we'll actually go for practice here. We won't do a stupid amount of laps. It's only a 5-lap race. We don't need to do 64 laps each for a 5-lap race, but we'll stick it out for another 10 minutes or so.
It's good just to wake your brain up to racing.
Yeah, start off slow and ease your way into the night towards the Group 2 later on in the evening. Oh, Harry with the grammar Naziing. You love to see it. You're getting a pizza party tomorrow. What is a pizza party?
Sounds delicious.
I presume that is simply just a party with lots of pizza at it. Or do you have to go? Greetings and subbed. Well, thank you very much. I need to try and read your name right and also drive. Let's go. Roadie Drifter? Something like that. What do you reckon? Nailed it.
With a name like that, he should probably be in an RX-7 at Tsukuba.
Yeah. What else have we got going on? What is a pizza party? See, exactly. Thank you, Tommy. It's only for the 2 smartest class in year 8. Oh, right. It's a thing at school. It's an actual thing at school. I get it.
This is actually pizza.
It's actually pizza at school.
Well, you definitely want to break a little bit into that last turn. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Whoa! So sorry.
That was your yellow flag, wasn't it? I know it was Shadow DMC's. Just taking a little break. Just pulled over. Had a phone call. It's irresponsible to race and phone. So it's just pulled over for a quick chat.
Just texted back the missus.
Yeah. Sorry, love. Currently racing. Pretty orcs time, if I'm being honest with you. I really wish they got the sound effects better in for this car. I haven't even, I bought the FC RX-7, the latest one to come out, immediately. Haven't used it yet. Have not even used it.
But if you ever thought that the sounds were going to be good, then...
Well, it might be better. Who knows? I'd imagine it's almost exactly the same.
Yeah, well, they're probably like, well, they both got a rotary engine, so they must sound exactly the same. We'll just put the same noise over both cars.
Yeah. They are very similar engines. This one's just got one extra turbo. Should probably actually start focusing on getting the lap time before I roll to race.
Well, you've probably got your hacks on anyway, and you just start from pole.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Oh, I was reading the chat again. It's a pretty fast entry drift though, isn't it? Carried on next year. Lots of encouragement there for Miko and his pizza. Love to see it. It's great encouragement by everyone. Study hard. Don't do drugs.
Eat pizza and get fat instead.
Yeah. Eat pizza and beat anorexia. There is Hippie, and he's running the Bathurst 12-hour livery, winning livery. So there you go, someone on stream. Let's follow Hippie around. I need to pick up pace anyway, so it wouldn't hurt to probably focus for a second on following someone. Started a little bit too late, but I probably should figure out where I can and can't push. Who was that subscribed? I can't even see the subscriber for my banner. I didn't think that through, did I? Looks like it was Maddie, someone. So thanks, Maddie, for the subscribe. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you and everyone else watching along for this fine evening of online lobbies. The best thing about having the YouTube channel myself is I can put all my favourite cars in it. Next time I do one of these, I might run the FC RX-7 to start off the evening.
Well, you've got the ability to do it.
That's it, that's what I enjoy about it. Maybe I'll just stick with the old Jap classics. Go back through the GTRs and whatever else.
Probably won't be as fast as the GTR we saw
No,
last
I
week.
thought so. We've got Sim doing a few little donuts there. few little victory donuts in the grass. I'd imagine that's what they are.
Sorry, Moldovich. I saw you coming, so I thought I'll just hang out wide here.
System update is on the download. Stan, your first chance at the update, mate. Unfortunately, you'll probably be a little while. Hopefully you can get in for one of the races. Well, I've actually pipped Hippie Head there, going up to 4th. And look out if we don't have bloody Willie in the room.
It is.
We've got bloody Willie in the room.
Look out.
I'm down. All Alone Tron is fully pumped for Willie's arrival. Charge, that is the wrong way, my friend. There'll be no improvements to my time. How are we going for time? I reckon that'll do me for race 1. I know I could probably go faster, but let's jump out.
Let me finish this lap.
No, you're right. I'm not rolling the race just quite yet. Let's go and have a look at this fantastic BP. Where are we? Clearly I've gone past it, or he's not out there racing at the moment. Bert and Sim doing some donuts. It's not out there. That's cool. Speedy Chicken in the lead. Oh, and he's got his Japanese anime skin on too. And also got a couple of friend requests which I am checking. We'll add you right now. So, Heinz Get Well Vet, have added you, and Nick Magic NL have both been accepted. Alright, it does cover the map up though, it does, but that's okay, you guys don't need to see the map, surely. Technical issues ahead, POSCO, we've got to stick with the positivity, mate. We just need to, what's your username, Airy? It is DRX913. Speedy's all over the place. Let's go back and check out some of the others. There's Hippie in the BP Visco livery of Greg Hansford, and oh, Speedy Chicken is just... What is going on with people? Everyone's all over the place. I don't know if it's lagging out or what the go is.
I do commend Willie on having a Red Bull livery for the RX-7 already. Good work.
Really?
Whip that one up nice and quick.
Let's go through and find him. There it is. He has smashed out the grey bottom as well, so it's a bit Casey Stoner livery-ish, isn't it?
Well, it's, yeah, of the Casey Stoner V8 Supercar back in those days.
Yeah. But I think at this point we're going to go...
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm pretty confident I'll be firmly last. I wasn't doing very well there. And that's the other thing as well, I just want to remind everybody, I wouldn't come here expecting me to be quick, although, you know, Charlie seems to do all right every now and then. I'm not here to be fast. I'm here for the cars, that's it.
Here for the cars and the liveries.
That's it.
That's
I'm
all right,
realistic.
mate. You're
I'm
having
realistic.
a go. You're having a go. And that's what matters. And Heinz that I've just added has joined the room as well. So we have 11 at the moment. I don't know if we have any more spots of people yet. I'd imagine it'll get busier as the night goes on and more people get out of bed. Again, even I got a notification about my stream this time.
Yeah, mate. Straight on it.
That's a bit more like it. That's all I like to say. Went a few streams there with no notifications. Alright, let's go to friend requests. Let's add what we've got. We only have one more. Hattori Hanzo has been accepted. What are we? 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and I'll roll to race. We'll get this first race done out of the way. It is a 5-lapper. Covey, that's you. Welcome. You might make the next race all Lonitron. Cool. We've got plenty to do. Plenty to do. Time is getting away. So as soon as my clock strikes 9 o'clock, I will be rolling to race. I might as well go out and do one more pracky lap while I can. Can you send a friend request, Miko? Of course you can. Oh, I'm about to ruin someone's lap. Sorry about that, Shadow. I was looking at the chat and not who was coming up behind me. Still reading chat, that's cool. Don't worry about it. 1 minute. Or possibly even less than.
It's unlucky, Hamulin.
What happened? What happened to Big Hamulin?
Can't join, he's working. He says working.
Bugger.
Sat in a van literally waiting for paint to dry.
That sucks, man. And it'll be, I don't suppose you're going to be finishing in the next sort of two hours or so, are you? Right, that is 9 o'clock, so I'm going to roll a race. Race start. We're all in. I managed to open the headlights. Is that what X is? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's flashing the headlights, that's why.
Here we go then.
Here we go, race 1 of the evening. Let's get this out of the way and let's move on to GR4. Now, what I want to see from everyone is some good, clean racing. I want everyone to have a bit of fun. But can no one be a dick, please? That's my primary request here. I like how they've actually got this the HUD update. I haven't done an online lobby for a little while, but that's all set out like it is on a daily race. So that's quite cool. Old Sim he's been stuck on the line, and unfortunately, I've been unable to avoid him. So
hate to see it.
You hate to see it. I'm now 10th. Poor old Sim is stuck on the line.
I hate to see Sim get stuck. I don't hate to see you stuck behind him though.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Well,
I can see you and I'm coming for you. Stuck on the start. There's 2 of you stuck on the start. Jeez, I wish they'd fix that. I really wish PD... Oh, that's got to go on the list. The wish list.
I mean,
although it's not really a bug to fix whinging, so it's not going to go on the wish list.
But have they not had anybody complain about it?
I'm sure they have, but PD aren't really renowned for worrying too much about the thoughts and opinions of others. They just kind of do their thing and you just kind of have to like it. Due to a connection speed. Having said that, stupid, Bert is in Italy. We have Heinz in the USA. Up there, they've managed to start the race, and the 2 stuck on the line. Oh, Bert looks like he might have given a little helping hand there. I'll sneak through the inside of everyone and come out the other side. Oh, Oh, aggressive defensive manoeuvres from Ryan there.
Not really, just hit the brakes and the inside locked and dived to the inside, and it just wasn't good. I'll even let you go under there.
Oh, let me go. Thanks, mate. See if I can catch anyone else at this point.
I was going to say, there's not going to be a hope in hell if I keep holding you up.
Well, I got Willie coming up next in front of me. He was 4.2 seconds up the road, still 4. They still haven't fixed that, Jules. Yeah, it's unbelievable, actually. For a game that kind of puts single player aside to focus on multiplayer, you'd think shit like that would be a priority for him, wouldn't you?
You would think so.
Well, I've taken a few tenths off old Willie. About 7 tenths total. Oh, that's not going to help. There you go, I've lost a few more. Pushing a bit hard to catch up now, I suspect. Oh, he's got his own battle on his hands, though, Willie, up in the Red Bull car. Up against Moldovich by the looks of it. Swear was, there goes monetization. Surely shit's okay. Surely that's alright.
You'd think so.
I do my best to keep everything else out of the streams. It's not always that easy, but I do my best.
Let's be honest, I'm probably more likely to break that for you than what you are.
Generally, yeah. I mean, I drop one from time to time, but... Oh, there's Kraz. Very sideways, very out of control. I'll get it done up the inside there. He's very close to me, should have the slipstream. We'll see how we go. Down to 3.3 seconds behind Willie, but we're both fighting a bit of traffic here. As we start the last lap, 2.6 seconds behind Willie. Scrapping it out with Moldovich there. Fastest time to charge is a pretty quick time. At a 1 minute 0.8. It's 4 tenths quicker than mine. Well, I've managed to get the battle down to 2.4 seconds in front of me. It's not going to be enough though. Can Willie do anything in the last turn? Try and pinch that spot from Moldovich. I can't do much but a little drift. I still have Kraz behind me. I should probably... Oh, Moldovich is into the wall. I wonder if he got a helping hand there from Willie. Didn't see that. Was watching my own things. But I'll pinch a fifth there. Charge has well and truly buggered off in front. Oh no, only 2 tenths. 2 tenths to Speedy Chicken. But, you know, it's always good to see the Flying Fowl not get a win. It's always nice. And congratulations though to Charged and Speedy and Hippie. There's your top 3 for the race. Bit of an eventful one.
Get around it.
Get around it, boys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Boys and girls.
Yeah, unfortunate for those who are impacted by the inability of PD.
Yeah, that's that is really a thing they need to fix. 100%. Like, I'm a little disappointed that still exists, and we still have so many problems with it, and we'll most likely be having problems with it. It can't even be a lag thing. As I say, if Bert and Heinz from, and Hippie for that matter, England, Italy, and, not Italy, we've discussed this before, haven't we? I can't remember now. Was it just...
Who are you talking about?
Bert.
I'm pretty sure it's Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, but was he in Italy or was he somewhere else? I can't remember now.
I don't know.
I feel like I can't remember. But anyway, that's 3 people from well outside Australia who didn't make it, and 2 of the people called on the line were from Australia, so...
Yeah. I don't know how it works or what happens.
I can't imagine it's a lag issue.
It's much like the episode of Mr. Bean where he's trying to get a bit of better reception. You just got to have your tongue out the right angle and...
Correct.
Maybe you're good, maybe you're not. Alright, let's roll to the next one then, mate.
Piaska said there's a t-shirt. Surely shit's okay. Shit's always okay. Right, what am I doing? So we're going to go to... what did I say was coming up next? It is Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit.
Yeah, it's right there in front of you, mate.
In front of... I've got a whole lot in front of me.
Yeah, it's right there in there amongst that things in front of you.
Amongst everything else. 6:15 and sunny. Jumps from 11:30 to 6:15, eh? Alright. Now, how many laps is this? This was 8, wasn't it?
8 laps.
8 laps.
Throw on the super soft.
Yep, it's already set to super soft.
Bit of tyre wear, bit of fuel usage.
Right. Maximum tyre wear, 10 times. That should be routed within 4 or 5 laps, shouldn't it?
Sure, I don't know if I've ever used maximum, so...
We'll go 8. We'll go 8 times tyre wear. What's the worst that can happen? People have to pit twice.
Yeah.
And fuel depletion... 10 times as well?
Sure.
Okay, we'll find out. I don't know what's going to happen here. It is a shame you guys couldn't race, unfortunately. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I wish there was, though. Do we go max fuel to start with? I think on 10 times depletion, we should definitely go max fuel.
I would say so, yeah.
Wish that slider bar would pick up pace faster. Okay.
So I tell you what.
Please.
After pumping up John Bauer's airbags for the last couple of days,
right.
He has been the first person to bin a car at the New Talon Bend circuit, writing off the new 488 GT3 car.
Oh dear. Well, someone had to do it.
Yeah, I just wish it wasn't John Bauer in that car because that was the only Ferrari.
Yeah. It's actually written off.
Oh, look, I'd say it probably needs a fair bit of work. It's definitely not racing this weekend, which is unfortunate. Mitch, we've had rolling starts before where the issue is it just stays on auto drive.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't help. It's the same bug, just a different result. One's auto drive, one's stuck on the line.
Yeah, we had both because I think in one of our Bathurst 12-hour, 1.2-hour races that happened to someone.
Hamilton's convinced it's a packet loss problem. If you suffer packet loss as the game is setting up the race, you end up in auto drive or stuck on the grid.
What is packet loss? For those people who are
packets of information, packets of data that get sent between our PlayStations and the server and everything else. Actually, these aren't hosted on a server, are they? I'd be hosting this, I presume. But anyway, the packets of data I receive, if someone has loss of data, loss of packets whilst it's loading, that's Hamilton's theory. I think that's roughly what he means.
Sounds plausible.
Righto, time to change car. What's this GR4, isn't it? What am I going to use?
Oh, what is this? A car that turns and grips and stuff? You put your foot on the accelerator and it doesn't spin out.
I might go the 4C. I used the M4 last time. But I might go Looks like the room's filling up, which is nice. I knew that would happen. In fact, it is full. It is full. Again, just a bit of a first in, first serve type of deal. So, all right, let's get out amongst it. Hamilton says spot on. Nice. Look at that. Sometimes I know stuff.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not all times.
No, not often, but sometimes. I can totally do the words and stuff about the things. All Alonatron has left the room. No good, no good. PS4 spazzed out. You hate to see it.
Holy crap.
What I do want to do for those people who aren't able to get in when they want to, obviously probably just keep trying for now, because people will drop out, people will leave and not compete in certain races along the way, so there's always more chance tonight. But I want to try and run an open lobby night, a structured one, not just a... probably one of the things that turned me off about the open lobbies was just a lack of structure. Just sort of making it up on the fly.
Well, this is certainly the most structure we've put into it so far.
Well, this is what I want to try and do. Have consistent online lobby, like open lobby type nights. Yeah, regular nights with some actual structure. We'll sort the races out first.
Generally by however Charlie wants to race.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, you never know. I might do some... I like to get people involved. I might put it out on Discord or something like that. And we can maybe have some straw poll votes on tracks and cars and that sort of thing.
So GR3 at Bathurst then?
GR3 at Bathurst is
Completely
100% going to be a thing.
Complete poll, like it was everyone, we all polled it and that's exactly what come back.
Yeah.
Again, like this is the 4th week in a row.
4th week in a row. Do you reckon I should add other options, or is it fine just having 5 Bathurst options in the straw poll? Because I feel like when there's a bit of structure and people actually know what's coming up and what they're doing, I just think it's a bit more fun. And surely it's more fun to watch as well.
Probably.
So what do you reckon? It's 9:15. When do we go to race, Ryan?
Shortly. I love that I was off on the sand on the extra one of the turns, like probably halfway through the sand pit.
Yeah.
And Shadow's gone off the track and used me as a bit of an extended wall.
Oh yeah.
And then apologised for it. I was like, well, I was pretty done already.
You were already out there.
I was well done. Thanks for the consideration, mate. I like it.
Still, look, there's never an excuse for poor manners, and whoa, he was displaying some really good manners.
Yeah, look, I've certainly seen West just in the last couple of minutes.
That was a pretty big cut, Moldovich. Did you get a penalty for that? Would be my question. Dorcas is back. Welcome back, Dorcas and Walter, and anyone else that has joined since I last went through and did some welcomes. It's great to have you along on the first of what I should imagine is going to be many structured open lobby nights.
Yeah, maybe if we did like one a fortnight or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think something like that. Oh, copped a bit of a hit there. I'd say there's someone next to me. It is Kraz. Tell you what, I'm just going to let Kraz go. Going for some new tyres anyway. At least if you stop, you go ghost, so people can go through. Hey Qual, QAI 145, whatever, however I say it, welcome anyway.
Do you know what's something that's very consistent? Bills. They just keep coming.
Bills?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know something that's not very consistent at all?
You?
How I'm currently 1 minute and 30 seconds off the freaking lead because Staniel has done a 4.2 second lap.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. There's hacks gone into that one.
That's all kinds of weird.
100% hacking. He's on that super high speed, fast Tasmanian internet. That's what it is. I think tyre wear is going to be something of an issue to work throughout this race.
Yeah.
I reckon we roll over at 9:30. What do you reckon?
It's a long time. Okay.
12 more minutes. You reckon that's too long?
Well, you got to think that means
maybe
it will
9:25 then.
Yeah, do that.
7 more minutes from now. How did they do a 4-second lap? Yeah, no, not sure.
We're all asking that question, mate.
Yeah.
It's like that fat chick that you always knew in school who comes out as a stunner, and it turns out to be a public surgery. That's what you've just done there. Everyone's looking for those tenths and the little gains, and you've just gone out and got it done.
Yeah. Everyone else is jogging around drinking Diet Coke. And you just went and had lipo. I'm not sure if that analogy was the best, but we've gone with it. We stuck to it. We committed.
We certainly followed through.
And I nearly followed through immediately after that as I spun out very sideways on that corner.
In your days at your previous job, did you ever drive a 4C?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
You had Alpha, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but we didn't have any Alphas. We literally had Fiat and Jeep and one Chrysler.
Yep. I'm currently 99 seconds up on my lap, so I reckon I'm on for a good one.
You feel like you're on a PB?
Something happening with the timing on this.
Yeah, it seems a bit all over the place, if I'm being honest with you. Well, it said I did a 30 as I crossed the line, but it's recorded a 31.3. So riddle me that one, Batman. Every time I do a sector, I'm 99 seconds up in the purple sector, so who knows what's going on?
Not me. I don't know.
No good, Covey, you're ducking out. A flux capacitor, I reckon you need more than that. So can we trust those times? We've got Speedy Chicken on a 129.1. We've got Charge on a 130.3. Hippie on a 30.3. Kraz on a 30.3. And then we get into the 31s. Unless you're in the pits, then it's not including your time. And I am not even listed. Cool. I better get out and go and do another lap then. That was fun. Oh, no worries, Covey. Thanks for joining anyway. And look, if you want to jump out, that's all good. Don't feel like you have to stay in. Don't feel the pressure of anything. As exactly as Stupid said there, it's about good, clean racing more so than sheer pace. If you're 10 seconds a lap slower than everyone else, it doesn't really matter as long as you're a good, clean racer and you get out of the way. If you're getting overtaken by the leaders or what have you, then you're always welcome.
That's it.
Only one American don't make me get in the lobby. Actually have a lot of Australians in tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we normally have a bit more of a balance, especially people in the UK. We usually have 3 or 4 of them, so... Right, I need to find some time.
Daniel's the guy you need to talk to.
Yeah, Daniel's got time sorted. Time is on his side, literally. Dom's a UK rep, even though he's in Melbourne. All that means is you're a POM with good ping.
Ha!
Yeah.
Just slapstick comedy all day.
This thing is so much better on the brakes than I'm used to. Do wish the sector times work though.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, though.
I think what we might do for the next stream, just exit the whole lobby, start a new one.
Next race, you mean? God damn. I just completely cocked that lap up.
Yeah, for the next lobby live race thing, because I think that might reset it maybe. I don't know. Dorcas McShane says, Aussie V8s are the shit, bro, but I really need me a Holden Commodore.
For God's sakes, I need to stop rating. Actually need to go out and do a lap. Time is approaching. I'm going to go out and do one hot lap and then I'm going to roll to race.
Goodness gracious.
In fact, no, you know what? I might just roll to race now. I said 25 past 9, didn't I?
You did, mate. Stick to your word.
We've got more to get on with, so it's just my bad luck. I didn't put one good one together.
That's it.
Life of a live streamer. Trying to race, get lap times, read chats, and respond to things, and use your brain as well. But that's okay. We'll just see if I can race good. Coming out at 7th, that's mid-pack. Could be worse. Could be worse. But I really wish they would actually have a proper qualifying session and get rid of the bug where if you're in the pits at the time the race rolls over, you just get put to the back.
That'd be good.
So it makes the races interesting.
Oh, massive, just power walk. But at least nobody in front of me has got stuck on the line there.
Like my last race.
Ah, someone was in me. That's weird.
Oh. That's awfully sexual.
Oh. And now I'm in the sand.
Uh-oh.
Someone most definitely had a play in that one.
Someone gave you a proper good turnaround, did they? You probably deserved it, mate.
Yeah, look, I mean, being on the track and all, like, I was just,
yeah.
If I wasn't in front of them...
If you're on the racetrack, mate, you're asking for it. Oh, Hippie's out wide. Well, we got 2 stuck, 3 stuck on the grid. God.
Well, it must have all happened behind me.
Come on, Polyphonic Digital.
Yeah.
It's ruining your online races.
It's a bit shit.
It's not great. It really isn't great.
And it's the sort of thing that's really stopping us from... Not really stopping us, but it's definitely making us have second thoughts about doing our endurance races and stuff.
Oh, it does. Absolutely. Absolutely does. That's the thing I was most worried about with the Bathurst 1.2 hour. It wasn't... there's a lot of logistical issues in that, but one of the things that really bothered me the most was whether or not we'd actually get off the start line. Which is silly.
Yeah, it's not something you should be worried about.
Fuel and tyre wear is not too bad. But there is one compulsory pit stop, don't forget, in this race. So everyone has to pit at some stage. Not too fast when. As long as everyone does one pit. Yes, I am. You'll join later, Sim. No worries. Yeah, definitely on the steering wheel, G29. I do have a setup video somewhere. If I knew how to use Nightbot better, I'd have it set up so that you could put a command in and it would load up that video, but, you know, technology's hard. And Chargers in the pits, ducks in early. Willie has climbed from dead last in the race up to 4th. Going very well, very nicely actually. Whatever happened to Charged? He's pitted, hasn't he? Yeah. All Alonatron has taken a rather wide berth there. Super soft tyres are great. They make cars feel really good.
Really good.
Real good, you know, none too good proper, but real good. I think I might have pulled off a bit of an undercut there. Sneaky undercut. It's got me up into second. 7 seconds behind Speedy, but unfortunately I started a little bit too far back. If I was going to try and even attempt to go with Speedy, I'd have to have been up there from the start. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why qualifying is important.
Don't tell that to Polyphony though.
No.
Because if they thought it was important, we'd probably have a qualifying session.
Yeah. I don't really know what they've got against qualifying. I know it's never been in a GT game, but this isn't really like every other GT game, is it?
No, it's a little bit more online racing based, which is including lobbies, which includes racing from between people, which means you probably want to qualify.
Yeah. I'd suggest most people will want to qualify, yeah. And if anyone wants to jump into the next two lobbies, obviously space in the room dependent, I will check the PlayStation app in between lobbies and add friends. Jeez, I've lost a lot of time to Speedy, but gained a huge amount over third. So I'm kind of in no man's land now. I reckon something must have happened back there between Charged, Hippie and All Alonatron, maybe. Oh, Speedy Chicken, I knew. Because I was on purple sectors and he was pulling away from me. Drops a 127.8. I've just dropped into the 129.5, which is I'm happy enough with, but the friggin' flying chicken sticks in a 127.8. And that is why he's consistently in the top 24. That is the kind of time I am a number of hours and laps practice away from.
But the problem is, though, that he does those laps and hours and you don't. So, like,
yeah,
it's
true.
Unreasonable to expect that you would be there.
That's true. You know what else is unreasonable to expect?
What?
The fan to magically turn itself on from across the other side of the room. I will throw as many mind bullets at it as I can. I'm not a big Star Wars watcher, but I do understand how the Force works, so I'm going to try that.
Well, you understand how it works, but you don't understand that it doesn't exist?
Something like that. That was too complex for me as I was going through those two corners to really listen to what you said, but it sounded fair.
Yeah, okay.
What's happened to Speedy? I'm back down to 6.8 seconds behind him.
He's playing with you?
Unless the time is just still out, because it's saying I'm 13 seconds in front of Hippie. Now, that might be true, but
No, the timing seems to be pretty good in this session.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess then Speedy just made a bit of a mistake and gave a few seconds up to me.
Just wanted to give you a little bit of hope. That's what he gave you.
Yeah, just a little. He just backed off, throttled off a little bit, just to give me that false sense of hope that I might maybe be able to chase him down.
When really, it might have seemed an age to you, but he actually got out of the car, went for a toilet break.
Yeah. Stopped for a tea and a Danish. Caught up with some friends over brunch.
My left front tyre is so bad.
One's the rear left that's...
Yeah, but you're driving a rear wheel drive. I'm in an Audi.
Yes, that's why I don't like front wheel drive cars. Oh, nice little bit of drift there. Completely deliberate around the last turn. And across the line. Friend request sent. Understood. Checking now. Love the banking on the second last corner. Absolutely. It's a good corner to take, actually. Hold back section
unlucky
track.
Moldavich.
What happened?
We were sort of going side by side for a lot of that back section.
Yeah.
And he ran a little bit wide.
Willie climbed up to 6th. It's good running. That is good running, especially because he probably hasn't played the game in about 2 months.
Oh, will I get to cross the line? Come on, get me there. Come on. 9, 8, 7. Oh, we got there with 5 seconds to remain.
Nice work, guys. Nice work. Congratulations, Speedy Chicken, obviously, for a fantastic win. Hippie back on the podium, 2 races in a row. All alone and trying, never far away. Charged. Usually pretty quick. Something might have happened. Doesn't matter, nonetheless. Nonetheless. There it is in second position. Got a clean race bonus. It's always nice to see. Clocking up a few. Can't wait to see which N200 car I win for my daily spin.
Long.
Now, what do you reckon? Should I actually exit the server and start a new one?
Yeah, start a new one.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Sergeant Hamster. Here, not at the end of a stream. You love to see it.
There's still 2 races to go. You're only halfway through the stream, mate. Can't wait to see which Whoa. Willie, welcome. But you'll probably need to turn down the old TV or pop a bit of mute on your mic until you get him sussed or what have you.
can't listen to both, mate.
Okay, I'm exiting. Setting up a new lobby.
Righto. Yeah, I was trying to keep track of what was going on.
Oof. Have you got which microphone you got going on there, man?
He's just put one down next to the toilet.
Is that coming off your laptop speaker?
Right.
Mike. Yeah. That's all right. Technical difficulties. It's part of the show here.
Got to be some, and to be honest, there hasn't been many lately.
It's been pretty clean the last few streams, isn't it?
Having things like that sort of just balances it out a little bit.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go down to...
It was nice, Moldavich. Unfortunately, you didn't manage to... I reckon you had me because you were in front there. But both of our tyres were a bit stuffed by then, I reckon.
Right, now where am I off to? I'm off to a big session around the Nordeschliefe.
The Nordeschliefe. The endurance one, mate.
24 hour or the GP?
24 hour.
Yes, of course it is. Select conditions, 7:30. Let's go back to... Let's button right on back to 12.
Go on, what help?
Number of laps. We're not really racing here, are we? We're just doing a...
No, it's just a practice session. So just start the session as it is, whatever, and we just won't roll to a race.
Yeah. Can't I actually set this as practice only? No.
I don't think so.
That'd be far too complex.
Yeah, I mean, hell,
for this game.
yeah.
Okay. So we don't have to worry about
Mighty
the
better
race.
with you.
There you
with
go.
you both?
Hey,
Oh,
Willie.
that's
Better?
nice.
What's going on?
Hey there. Oh, just had to do a little bit of flapping about.
You
yeah.
did. Yeah, go through a few things.
Yep.
Right, I need to get this shit underway. So let's concentrate just for a second. Slipstream, mechanical, visible damage, tyre wear, off, fuel depletion off.
So Mitch is saying you can set as a free run. So you've got up there as room mode, practice race. Can you change the room mode? Up top left.
Mode. Yes, free run.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. Now
Look at that. We're knocking on PD's head.
Yeah.
They're not actually that bad.
Well, sort of.
They are pretty bad.
Sort
but
of. Yeah. Not hating on it. So it's GR3. Super soft tyres. Is that what we're doing?
No.
No. What
We'll go
mediums. Racing
go
mediums.
mediums. That's pretty similar to what they would run in real life.
I think so. Tuning prohibited. Yep. That should all be fine. Alright, I think we're good to go. Create room. Okay, now that I can concentrate, what's been going on, Willie?
Oh, bit of this, bit of that, mate.
Yeah, just been plugging through some of the supercars races that you missed out on the weekend.
I did. I didn't end up finishing the second one because I saw you guys were streaming, so I thought I'd invite myself along for a little race.
Yeah, come along. It's been a long time, mate. It's great to have you on board.
It has.
I did
This- I
see.
think
I saw
This is
today.
the second time since the 1.2 hour.
Yeah. There were 29 days since you were last logged on to the PS4.
29
Yeah, I know.
days. Good grief.
It's quite emotional, isn't it?
Very emotional. And you even got your update downloaded quickly.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Nice.
Up there for thinking.
Up there for thinking,
Yeah.
down there for
And
dancing.
it wasn't even for this. I didn't know when the next stream was going to be because it's been that long. I'm out of sync with when it is and what time and who, what and where and all that
Yeah,
jazz.
She's normally about
Whenever we can.
8:30. Yeah, normally about 8:30 as often as we sort of can, I suppose.
Meh.
Server is filling up quickly. Everybody jump on. Now the time is 9:45 at exactly 10:30 p.m. my time. In 45 minutes time, I will be ending the session. We'll have a look at who's the quickest time at that point.
Oh, this isn't good. This isn't filtering for me very well.
No, me either.
Uh-oh.
No, I've got everybody.
Yeah, me too.
Aye, boys.
Oh, I don't care about the bloody daily workout.
Just get in. What are you doing back there?
Well, I thought maybe if I exited out and reloaded back in.
Rookie mistake, mate. Rookie mistake. The room's filling up quickly.
Hurry up!
Oh, the pressure's on. We need a chook, a Heineken and Vegemite. That's it, hippie. Or even a cow. So Speedy's back in, charge. Speedy will test it out. Tell you what, there's a few more slots. I don't know how you boys are going. Willie is in and Ryan is in at exactly the same time. You love to see it. Time to get
Nice,
out
Gary.
the jag. You're gonna run the jag, are you, hippie? What am I gonna run?
What group is it? What are we using? What grade? Whatever.
GR3s. GR3s.
Threes.
So
Nice.
there was a little bit of talk before of people saying that we should set it to an endurance mode. It doesn't actually matter because this is literally just going to be a practice session.
This really
where
is.
everyone can just
It's really a practice.
jump
session.
around and just do some laps.
But I'll still congratulate those who get the fastest times. We'll still have a bit of a look, but it's a practice session, and it gives us a chance to have a little chat about an upcoming endurance race that we don't have all the details sorted for, but I thought we might share our sort of early ideas.
What am I going to use, gentlemen?
That's exactly. I'm just sitting here looking at the cars, going, yeah.
Right.
The,
Hey?
the Porsche should feel amazing, but it's going to suffer heavily on a couple of those long straights.
I don't really know what I want.
You know what? I'm going to go into the C7. I'm going to do it. Maybe. Now I'm changing my mind again.
I chose the AMG, but I have a feeling that I've used the Nissan here before, and it wasn't horrendous.
The Nissan's alright, and I think they actually increased it in, I think, 2 or 3 patches ago. Its BOP got a bit of an increase. So it should be going along alright. I'm tempted to use the Audi. So based on that, I'm going to use the Corvette. Because why wouldn't you? 45-minute endurance. No, not a 45-minute endurance race at the moment, and really just a time trial so we can have a bit of a chat. And then we'll finish the night with the GR2 race at Suzuka, I think.
And everyone can start to familiarise themselves with the track if you've not been here. Mess around with a couple of different cars.
Yeah, and we can, as I say, discuss without worrying too much about lap time. We can sort of discuss our plans for the upcoming. But what I am going to do is just quickly take... Let's jump on board with... Let's watch Shadow DMC1 for a little bit. I'm going to quickly go and fill my drink bottle up, which is dead empty, and I'm going to turn the fan on as well. So give me about two minutes or so, and I'll be right on back.
What have you chosen, Ryan?
I am currently in the Audi.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably change my mind, but I've not done too much racing in the Audi, so I thought something different. I'm certainly more likely to do this race than the Bathurst race, though.
I like the Bathurst race. I have good pace there. I quite enjoy it.
I know, that's why you guys like it. I don't, which is why I don't.
Yeah. Hey, I won that too, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Did I?
I don't even remember, mate.
I can't remember. I think I did. Who knows? Can't remember back that far. Oh, there you are. You're all slippy slidey.
Yeah, mate, slippy slidey as.
There's old Shadows. He's had a little mischief.
So you're in the AMG, are you?
I am in the AMG.
God, it's a good looking beast, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm sure you would have seen the picture I just posted up on my Facebook of my AMG over at the Bend today. God, it looks good.
Oh, I don't know whether I actually caught that. I'm interested. I haven't seen much about the Bend yet. As for layout, I haven't watched any onboards or anything yet. I'm quite excited.
Yeah, I must admit I'm the same. I've really been trying to not watch it. So
yeah, I've sort of done the same.
Yeah.
The pit complex is absolutely mega. Like, it's better than Bathurst, which I think is a bit over the top, but I guess they're planning for the long haul.
Yeah.
Build big straight away, then have to build it upgrade later. Like,
well,
Winton
who knows?
and...
Depending on how this thing goes, it could take over Phillip Island. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really seen much of what's going on.
Well, I've got a sneaking suspicion, as I said to Ryan earlier today. I've got a sneaking suspicion that they're eventually going to put a bid in for the Australian Formula One Grand Prix and try and steal it back off Melbourne, Albert Park.
Yeah.
To which I responded earlier today, if they're going to do that, the only way they're going to be able to do it is by putting lights on and doing a night race or a twilight race.
Yeah.
Which I don't disagree with, but surely they've paid for this first part. To add lighting in isn't the worst thing they'd have to do.
No. The amount of money they would have dropped on that pit complex, huge. But the track aside, I'm super excited to see the racing this weekend. The categories that they've got going are really good, so pretty keen. I'll obviously be down there. I'm going to leave at about 4 AM on Saturday morning.
Yuck.
Go home.
But you're
What a
heading that way. How long
ridiculous
does it take to
time.
get there?
About 5 hours, 6 hours maybe.
Yeah, right. You're a man of all sorts of things, aren't you?
I am all sorts of things. Crazy is one of them.
Yep. Mind you, if I live close, I'd probably nearly make the voyage as well.
You can come with me.
That's what I mean. Or you could listen to like the Wiggles or something quite entertaining like that.
Oh, I do
Done
love the
some rhymes
Wiggles.
and done some dancing just to sort of keep the energy alive in the car.
That's it.
That's it. What's up, GTR? Hope you're going very, very well. This is not the Porsche, for once.
Definitely changing my car, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think this is the car for me already, and I haven't even left the GP circuit yet, but whatever. It's probably not the one I'm going to race in. We'll have to get you. Onto Discord, Willie, so you can join in the chats, and you can express your wealth of wisdom through that.
Yeah, I downloaded the app the other day,
Oh yes,
Okay.
but that's as far as I got.
yeah. No, that's
No.
okay. That's the start. That's like a
I think
better
I-
start than a lot of things that I said I was going to start and never did.
Yeah, I think that was one of those things I did the other day when I was doing some waste removal. I thought, oh, I might do that one here.
Some waste removal. You're just just sitting down doing a bit of waste removal prior to the paperwork, and you thought, I'm going to jump on and get Discord.
Good God.
I love it.
I'm actually going out in the McLaren, which, as you guys would both know, is one of my favourite cars.
Yeah, it's one of mine too. It's quite delicious here.
I've yet to actually drive it ever on this game yet.
Oh, you're a
Really?
psycho.
What?
I know, like considering how much I love the McLaren
Every
in
other
real
game
life.
we ever go near.
Like I think that's the only GT3 car I really raced when we were on the old R Factor days,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is.
other than when we did our Enduros with Porsche.
Assetto Corsa, you were generally in the
She was a rig.
McLaren.
that's for sure.
You're a rig.
Yeah, I know.
Saw it the other day, actually. Not your actual rig. I just saw you in person.
Didn't. Were you the one
Okay,
outside
that
the
could be-
window in the bushes looking at his rig while he was getting out of
Yeah,
the
he's
shower?
like, oh man, there's condensation all over the outside of the window. That's weird.
What?
Why is there condensation on the outside of the bathroom window? I don't understand. What a rig it is, though.
Yep. The old rigor mortis.
Rigor. I bet something had rigor mortis as you were standing there in the bushes.
Yep, that was my finger as I was pointing, going, oh man, what's that?
Oh, good God.
Now it's demonetized. Now you're
Yep.
you were worried about the swearing before. Now it's demonetized. Empire Elite Gaming. Hey, I just bought Logitech G29 and I'm loving it. Good stuff, man. I know it takes a
Good
bit of
times.
adjusting after the controller. We sort of initially resisted the switch to the steering wheel, didn't we, Willie? We stuck with controllers because we were so much faster, but
Took it quite a long time. We had a
does.
few little dabbles. I had
Yeah.
one for quite a few months, and didn't make the transition because I didn't. Took a little bit to get the feedback in. Plus, at the time, we were beating quite a few guys with controllers
Yeah, we
while
were.
they were going, "Oh, look at this idiot! He's on a controller." Not talking about us.
no, talking about other random guys going, oh, look at this idiot crashing into everyone, definitely on a controller. Meanwhile, we're getting top fives in R Factor League races with a controller, but whatever.
Yeah.
Get
But
it
you
done,
do
son.
get a lot more control, a lot more feel. You can save moments. Yeah, it tastes better on a wheel.
It is.
Yeah, generally the biggest thing you get from a wheel is consistency.
Correct. And the ability, as Willie just alluded to save crashes.
Yeah, she's a bit twitchy with the old controller. I know, because I'm currently using one.
Says
Well,
the
you've
man
got
with
two
two steering wheels.
Yeah, you got two steering wheels currently sitting somewhere in your room doing nothing. And I
Both
crashed
of them
controllers.
within a metre from me.
Adjust the earbuds are coming out of my ears underneath my headphones.
Just use the force to fix it.
Use the force to fix it. Well, I tried to use the force to turn the fan on and it didn't do anything, so
Are you telling me that the force isn't real?
Oh, no, not saying that. No, sorry, mate, no. Sorry, it's only an hour lap, isn't it?
I keep thinking that I have more grip than what a medium tyre is offering.
Yes, it's not as bad as the hards you get for the dailies, but it's actually not that much better, really, is it? Like, you really notice the difference between a hard and a soft, but a hard to a medium is not as big as you might think.
Yeah, I've had a few little moments and it's kind of making me sad.
In fact, when we, and this is a few patches ago, so it could have been updated, but back when we were practicing for the Bathurst 1.2, I think we were looking at times on the mediums, and they weren't really any better than the hards. Like, slightly, but not worth using. Yeah. Not worth giving up the tyre wear for.
No.
But this car is not nimble enough for the Nordeschliefe. I'll use it tonight, but I won't be using this in the endurance race. Now, I've got a bit of a question for you, because Ryan and I had, not a disagreement, just a difference of opinion on what I really wanted to do, like much like I did the Bathurst 1.2 hour, because of course that's Bathurst 12 hour, so I put the decimal point over one notch, and it worked out quite well. So with the Bathurst 24, with the Nordeschliefe Nürburgring 24-hour race coming up, if I move the decimal place, it becomes a 2.4 hour endurance race. Now, is that too damn long?
My argument was that I don't have a problem racing for 2.5 hours personally, but I think that the biggest problem you'll have is that with only 16 cars in the grid, well, 3 people lag out for some reason or another, and then just a mix of times throughout the time. It'll probably be about half an hour before you're racing by yourself, and probably about an hour or so before you actually catch someone else. Like, you will spend a lot of the race racing by yourself. And
yes,
like, I don't think that people's
true.
attention spans or will to want to race for that long. I mean, I would happily do like a 2.4 hour race if you'd split it in half. So if you went 2 1.2 hour races and started the second race as you finished the first one, that'd be okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, that's another idea. What are your initial thoughts, Willie? Let's say you're able to participate as well. What's your preference between a 1.2, 2 1.2s, or a 2.4?
I myself like long races.
So 2.4. How would you go with toilet stops though?
But I would probably, I'd probably need to have a little interval.
Which is just one of those things you might have to give up, a minute to go and do. A minute of your actual race. It's a bit different back in our factor when we do the... could always buy the old dry nights. Put Grandpa's dry nights on for the night. Just do it.
Yeah, but I can understand where Ron's coming from, especially if, depending on what people's speed is like, it can separate everybody quite quick.
It can.
Like I know with the Bathurst race, you're really only racing 1 or 2 people around you, mostly, rather than a big group.
That track is 1/3 of the size of this one. Actually smaller. It's probably about a quarter of the size of this one.
Oh, there's no doubt you're going to be, whether it's 1.2 or 2.4, because Gran Turismo can't handle large servers, I think the majority of people in the race are going to be largely by themselves anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's for sure. And that's partly that's why I think. And the other thing as well is, like, there's a lot of people that out there that, like us who, Christ, if they come out with a set of Corsa Competizione where you can actually do driver swaps and stuff, and they're going to do actual, like, real 24-hour races, I am so freaking keen for that. Yeah,
driver swaps make life easy. I'd happily do a 3 or a 4-hour race if we could do the driver swaps like an R factor.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But, like, for this to do an actual race for 2.5 hours on Gran Turismo, where there's going to be potentially technical dramas, and you're going to spend a lot of that race riding by yourself, and then you got to think as well, like, there's going to be varying like people. So like there'll be, you know, people like us. There'll be younger kids, and I was like, the attention span might not stick around.
Yeah,
So they might think, well, I'm kind of over this. I've been driving by myself for 40 minutes now, and I keep crashing, and I just can't be bothered.
Yeah. And it looks like, I know there's only that I've seen whilst I'm trying to drive around the Nordeschliefe, I've only really seen All Lonatron who mentioned the shit bucket at 2.4 hours, and that is, I think, not just toilet stops, but also just a stop for a drink and a stretch of the legs and stuff like that. A lot of people aren't going to be able to do it, and as Hemulin just pointed out then, it may well actually turn a lot of people off.
Yeah.
So maybe we just rule because you know, much like Willie, I like big long races. I like endurance races because it's an actual test of endurance.
And both of you know that endurance racing is my life. So, like, I would love to. I just can't see it working.
Yeah, I think it might be a big ask. I think if... I forgot which part of the track I was on. Ah, you bastard. I couldn't have turned around in a slower way. That's pretty much completely destroyed this lap time. Please, can I get off the grass? Please. There we go.
The other thing as well is I've been driving now in this session for 19 minutes. I've seen 3 cars.
Yeah, I haven't really seen anyone, to be honest.
Which just proves the point, really.
Yeah, as I say, I don't care if it's 1.2 or 2.4. Most people are going to spend the majority of the race driving alone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for sure. What you're doing
go.
is driving around people, like around the track with people rather than racing them.
Yeah.
But in that as well, you're still racing them, seeing how their tyre life goes. Like, somebody might be unreal with their tyre life, but the pace might be slightly different. So depending on how that plays out over the time, they might actually end up getting the jump on you with strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's more of a strategy race.
It is. It absolutely is.
Than outright pace. That doesn't quite sound right, but you get the gist of what I mean.
Not to mention as well, being the Nürburgring, like, if you can just string together a lap where you don't hit a wall, like a respectable lap where you don't hit a wall or go off or spin or anything like that,
yeah,
you're probably 15 seconds faster than the guy that's actually quick but manages to have an off or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Stupid Lupid. Stupid Lupid comes in with a smart chat. Thank you very much. Super chat even. And, not concentrate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And he says, potty mouth, put it in the swear bucket. Put this in the swear bucket. Appreciate that, Stupid.
What did we say?
What did we say? Oh, we've said all kinds of strange and demonetizable shit in this stream.
I was going to say, I remember there was a moment before where someone said something along those lines, but I don't remember what it was that would actually have got us into trouble.
Now, Hemulin also, just on top of the Stupid Lupid comment there, let me just get around this corner without going sideways. I think 1.2 hours would work, and combined time, so it's an aggregated result. The winner is an aggregated result.
But the problem with that, though, would be, you know, if I was going to do something like that, I'd want to go full strat. But if you're going by a time, and you can conserve the crap out of your tyres, you know, you're still going to have to work within that 1.2 hours. You can't stretch a strategy over the 2.4 hours.
Yes. So you're thinking a combined points tally, offer different points for different positions.
Essentially, just do the 1.2 hour race, and then, you know, have half an hour or so, give everyone a bit of a break.
Okay, so you're saying back to back.
And then do and then do the other 1.2 hour race. Yeah. As you finished, start the next race as you finished the last one. So you just basically continue on, but everyone gets everyone together again.
So I think what I need to run over the next probably week or so is a straw poll, which I'll set up soon. And it'll be to vote between having I think we'll scrap 2.4. I think we've had enough valid arguments raised to scrap that. And we will maybe take a vote on either a 1.2 hour race or 2 1.2 hour races with a half hour or so interval.
Yeah.
That's what I think could be a thing. If it wasn't for
See, and then the bloody annoyance will occur. Starting the second race, someone gets stuck on the freaking grid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a pain in the ass.
It really is. I need to fix it. Like, holy shit. Hey, Northern Mudchuckers, how are you, mate? Great to have you along. Yeah, I definitely won't be choosing the C7 as my vehicle. Hemulin, that's a good idea, Ryan, as it will bring the field back together to keep it interesting. Maddie says 2 1.2 hour races, first grid start, second a rolling start in the order you finished the first race. We could do that, and that's a way of doing the start.
As in without actually ending the race, sort of thing. So is that what he's saying?
Well, no. He's just saying in race 2 you'd have a rolling start. So race 1's a standing start.
Oh, okay, yep.
Race 2's a rolling start.
Keeping it going.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I'm liking it. Do you know what I'm not liking? The fact that you're in the C7, but you're in my old livery that I did. You're not even in the new one.
I don't have your new one downloaded. That's why I picked this one.
Because you're a shit mate.
Yep. I'm a shit bloke, actually, not just a shit mate.
Yeah.
I take a little bit of
just
offence
general.
to you really getting too specific on that. A shit bloke in general. Hello from the UK, not long been a sub. Well, hello back to you, Mark. It's great to have you here. It's great to have all my subs here, whether you're old or new. Appreciate you taking some time out of your day to stop by, listening to myself, and am joined by a couple of other funny blokes here, Ryan and Willie. So hopefully you're enjoying yourself. If you are, remember to leave a like. That's all I really ask for.
There you go. Jules says, hey, have an open lobby support race in the middle.
And I like that.
Yeah, I love it.
I
think
that.
It's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
You could do, say, 3 lap race in like a GR4 or like something different.
Yeah.
Or even if you just closed it down to the Nürburgring GP circuit.
Yeah. And have a support
And
class race around there.
Yeah. And that could be for people who don't make the cut in the big race. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm not voting on that. I like that. That's just going in.
Yep. You know what this guy's banging out in?
What's that?
Z4. Thought I'm going to give this a crack.
Good work. I wish I was in the Z4 right now. I would happily trade
you can
this.
be.
Yeah, but then I would have had to have done another 9-minute outlap.
Well, it's not about the times, mate. It's about working out what you're actually doing. I don't think I've actually set a time yet.
I've set one bad time. This time won't be great, but it'll at least be a slightly more respectable time. And hey, if you practice in the car that's a bit harder, you'll be better in the cars that are good.
Oh, this Z4 just feels freaking amazing.
It is. It really is. I love that car. That's always been my go-to car. Like you're talking about... Oops. You're talking about your go-to car in all the other games previously being the McLaren. Well, mine has always been the Z4.
Yeah, and in a race like this where time's not so much a matter, it's just about the consistency and the expectation of what you can get out of the car. Yeah, I reckon I might even go this, he says as he spins around.
Yeah, back to you, the old faithful. I'll just rip out the SLS.
Yeah.
You can't you? The SLS is in the game, isn't
There
it?
is a GR3 SLS.
Sure is.
Yeah.
There is?
You're in the AMG though, aren't you?
No. GDR.
Oh, you did go the Nissan in the end.
Yeah, just to see what it feels like. It's very taily.
Is it?
Very.
See, this is the problem, right? Like, I think with the McLaren, it's always been my go-to, because I know how to set up the McLaren to make it do exactly what I need to do.
Hey, Hamulin, welcome, by the way.
He's been here for ages, mate. What are you talking about?
Did I miss him? Didn't he go?
I don't know. I think he was just commenting before about the 2.4 hour race.
Yeah, I thought he left.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I thought he left. Maybe that was someone else.
Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, so in all the other games, I was able to alter the mechanical setup of the McLaren so that I could do it how I wanted it to, and make it so just a little bit less flighty in the back and a little bit more nice. And then she's a rocket ship. Can't do that at the moment because obviously BAP and standard setups. So
True.
it is what it is out of the box.
Better car out of the box, yeah.
You got to find the best car out of the box, which is not always easy. And that's the thing. Like sometimes they say that these cars get nerfed and some of them are OP and all that sort of stuff. Like, but really at the end of the day, you've got to find a car that suits your driving style.
Correct, and that's quite a lot of the time. The OP cars will not suit me. Especially anything front-wheel drive, you can just forget about it.
Yeah.
Anything that understeers too much, it's gone. Won't make the Charlie Roscoe cut.
On the GTR, very oversteery. You put the power down and it just doesn't turn. So that's understeer. Understeer on the exit.
Yeah,
and
that's
and a little bit taily at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's
It's not my sort of car.
Part of it's nice, but part of it's not that nice. But I just want to get up. No, look, I'm done. I'm gonna pick a different car.
I'm gonna finish this lap as well and see if I can squeeze 2 laps. I won't be able to. I'll just do the out lap anyway on the next car.
What am I going to use, guys?
I don't know. I'm sort of keen on the Z4 now.
Yeah, part of me's thinking McLaren, the other part's thinking Porsche.
Try the Ferrari. Something different.
Yeah, something different.
I've heard a lot of people say Ferrari's nice.
Same. It's
I haven't used the Ferrari. I don't have a livery on the Ferrari. Yep, either.
Well, you can't possibly drive it if you don't have a livery on it.
How will people know who I am, Ryan?
I used to drive the Z4 all the time, but ever since the newer RCF came out, haven't stopped using that. Yeah, and the RCF is like the meta car at the moment too, I believe. But I wasn't fussed on it.
Yeah, and that just comes back to finding an OP, finding a car that suits your driving style, because that's in a BOP race where you can't change the setup. That's where you're going to get the most speed out of it.
Yeah.
Like if your car's too taily and you don't like a car that's taily, it doesn't matter if it's an OP car, it's still going to be slow in it.
It is. You wouldn't have used a GR2 car yet, would you, Willie?
No. Oh, I don't know.
How much money do you have?
It's a personal question.
Plus, it only came out in the last patch, I think.
$444,870.
Not quite enough.
Not
and
quite
in the
enough.
game, $10.
Well, in that case, couldn't borrow $1,000, could I, big fella?
I borrow 170.
Yeah. Sure.
No, you need 800 to buy the GR2 car. I'd love to just give you mine, because I probably won't ever really drive it again. But I can't do that.
It'd be nice if we could give cars. I think we mentioned this once before. How good Forza was, having that online garage that you could put your cars in, and then your friends, your in-game friends, could borrow those cars out of your garage. I love that idea.
Yeah,
it's a brilliant
at the time
idea.
I had it was good early days, because if you got one mate who's on there and has got a lot of cars, and at the time it was me, them, you just share them out. You don't have to wait for somebody else to get a lot of money and do their car up and have something competitive, and otherwise it just limits to what you guys can use together.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Yep, absolutely.
Forza did a couple of things right. Unfortunately, it wasn't a majority of things.
I haven't played the new one yet.
No, I've not heard great things about it.
Oh, mate, are you in the Z4?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know I'm about to finish my lap in the Corvette and then go and grab another car for... I'll do the out lap, but that'll bring me through to 10:30 then, and we'll roll on to the next race.
Go and get into the Z4, mate.
Well, that put me third and 4 seconds behind Shadow, so I shaved something in the vicinity of 21 seconds off my previous lap time. So that's a thing. Mark, I'm on your PSN friends list. Join you soon when I have time and there's space in the lobby. No worries at all. You could gift cars in GT5, but as it was saved on the client side, it got to be used. It would have got to be used, Damien. On the client side save, for sure. Why can't I change car? Because I have to cancel entry and now change car.
Yeah, go and do yourself a favour.
Yeah, I've gone Z4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I jumped in the SLS just for a little trip down memory lane.
Oh, how does the SLS go?
I'll say, bro, it's not too bad. I've only got about half a livery on it too, so it's quite naked.
half a livery.
Yep.
I
was doing it a little while ago, and it was late, and I got bored and tired, and I left.
Yeah, fair enough.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Pretty much every single time, I reckon.
Boom.
Let me check my PSN again in case I've got some friend requests, and I'll add those of you on. I have 2. I maybe have 2. There we go. Keplero GT, you've been accepted, and Magniort Cool. We are now friends.
Friends.
It makes you laugh that they added the change car thing to the bottom menu, but everyone still uses the race settings menu. Oh yeah. Fair call. Needs to, yeah, Mark, that's exactly right. Just something like what Forza had set up is exactly what they need to do. Let us go to track and try out the big Z4. Oh, I'm excited. This is going to feel good. I know it's going to feel good. Sounds good straight off the bat. I do love this car.
Yeah. Not quite as brutal as the other games, but still sounds very good.
I don't even own the big girl.
And you can turn traction control off on this car. Runs just fine with no TCS on. Oh, Shadow is doing some very laggy things in front of me.
Catch you later, hippie.
You're off, hippie? No worries at all. Have to go and do adult things. Had loads of fun. Got a few nice practice laps. I'll have to watch the rest of the stream later. Have fun, guys. See you next time. Thank you so much for joining me, hippie, and jumping in the chats and everything like that. I'll most likely catch you in Discord later on or something like that anyway.
You'll have to give me a little plug on Discord. Actually, you could probably say it any time, and people who are unawares
Of how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got Streambot. Jesus, use your brain. Hang on, let me just restart. Pretend I'll cut that bit out. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just cut it out.
I'll cut that bit out. People won't even know I've said that. I've got Nightbot pumping out a few Discord reminders at the moment while Discord is new. It's growing really fast. I think I'm already up to 60 odd people, and it's been really good in there so far. Heaps of people chatting, a few different chats set up, lots of help, support, different game type things, and just general good banter. So I'm enjoying Discord. I think it's going very well. I'm glad I finally did it, and a big shout out and a thank you to everyone that's jumped in and helped make it nice and fun, which it has been so far. All very civil and everything as well, so it's good. to join it, just follow the link either in the description of this video. You'll need to sign up to Discord, download the app or whatever. But even if you're a Discord scrub like I was, it's not too hard to get figured out.
Even I worked it out.
Even Ryan worked it out, and he is a technology spaz.
Yeah, Ryan has one app on his phone, and it was the little symbol to call his mum.
Who's his mum's shortcut?
To be honest.
Yep.
The Nightbot hasn't hit the old Discord in a little bit, so I'd imagine there will be a link anytime soon.
There probably will actually, yeah. And it's in the link. Oh Jesus! I got a lot of air. Wow, that was a lot more air than I anticipated getting. There's more than the Corvette got. Discord has been mint. It has been good actually. Nightbot's next one was something else. But it's got to be coming up soon. As I say, the link is in the description of the video. And I should concentrate back on the track now. What have we got? I've got about 6 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to finish this up. Check the lap times. And then we'll roll on to the Group 2 race at Suzuka. And I fear, Willie, that is going to be where you're racing for the evening departs because you don't have a GR2 car.
I don't know.
And you don't have enough money to buy it.
No.
I've got 2. I'd gift you one if I could.
As much as we'd love to just sit here and wait for you to do a couple of the circuit experience things to get enough money. Yeah,
and seriously, if you want to make some quick cash, do that. I started last stream with $240,000 and had 1.5 mil within like 20 minutes, half hour maybe.
Cheese and biscuits.
So just go through and do all the annoying little individual stages, like you know how they'll split a circuit up to 4 or 5 bits. Do that and you'll just smash out the cash. As long as you get gold on all of them, obviously. But I'm sure you'd be fine.
Yeah. I mean, I've got gold on all of them, so if I can get gold on all of them, Willie certainly can. And generally, it's like first go. And you're talking about like 20-second sectors, so
yeah,
it's just, it doesn't take very long at all.
Doesn't take long. And you get like 44 grand per thing.
Sector. Have you forgotten how racing works, mate?
Yes, I've forgotten how to brain just at the moment. I've got too much going on. I'm trying to read chat, I'm trying to watch the stream, I'm trying to think of something to say, and I had 2 other things in my mind, and none of them really worked well. I am using a G29. Welcome, Ready IO, though. That's how I even say your name. That was a quick read, but I'm going to go with it. I feel like I nailed it.
Yeah, with radio, it sounds a bit easier. That's how I'd say it anyway.
Yeah. I'm going to go Red IO.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You like to be different?
Yeah, I like to be a bit different.
Oh, see, I was closer. So I said radio. Apparently you just said radio.
Radio.
Putting too much emphasis on the A.
It's not even fancy like Charlie. Like Ricky Lee.
Ricky Lee.
Like Ryan Lee.
Right, yeah. Got a little Lee's going on, don't we?
Ricky Lee's definitely the better looking one.
Riley. I really need to concentrate back on the track now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Wiley.
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 Oh, I don't know, I'm just dribbling from the mouth now.
Yeah. That's pretty much where I was at. Trying to do too many things at once. Okay, no, I'm back concentrating on the road now. You know what? I don't think I'm going to go the Z4.
You don't think?
No. It's not going to be my choice.
Are you just sad about its overall speed or something?
I just don't like the feel of it that much at the moment, going through this stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a personal preference, not trying to be offensive. It's just how I'm feeling.
No need to bring my pop into this, Mark.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell out of the bowl. I hate that. Oh, that's the distinctive
As long as
sound
you're not
of
on the
another
toilet.
subscriber.
Except,
Yeah.
unless it's your Fruit Loops, cheese and whiskers, that'd make sad.
Wouldn't it? And it was radio that's up. I guess. I can only see half of it because the freaking bitboard is in front of the notifications. Hashtag will fix for next stream. Learn by doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was either radio or rad guy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same. Now, I'm interested because when we spoke before, we were going to do 2 times wear on fuel and tyres, but you didn't do that.
No, I didn't.
So it's kind of hard for me to gauge. 'Cause that was the plan. I was going
Mate,
to.
I'm sure we'll be doing plenty of practice.
Yeah, well, I just thought we could use right now as a moment to
Well,
practice.
mate, the horse is bolted. You're bringing this up 1 minute before I...
I am waiting for you to do it. I could just do it myself.
You could too. But the people on the stream won't see that.
No, but I don't. That's fine.
Stanu 85, what's he running? Just the stock. Moldovich there.
Speedy's driving backwards, reversing down the track. Not the fastest way to do it. But he is in a Lexus,
He's a
Which
KFC Lexus,
fully hectic KFC.
which is covered in what looks to be... how's a nice way of saying... man-clag? It's like a... yeah, it looks like someone got very excited over the livery.
I'm not gonna lie, his reverse driving skills are top notch.
They're actually pretty good. A handbrake here and go straight back into the reverse driving. Let's go and jump on board with where are we? There you go.
Oh, I
we
have
can
bet
catch
2
up.
minutes.
He did say before, hopefully it's 4.5 minutes away.
You found
Which-
it and automatically downloaded it, sweetie. Hey Lewis, welcome. Great to have you here, mate. Oh, hey Willie, there it goes. That's how
Feels
we
a
can
bit
handicap
foolish, doesn't it?
Speedy, make him do the race in reverse. I agree, Hamulin. We're not voting on that. That's going to be a thing now. Let me set up whilst we're waiting for this guy to do his thing. Straw poll. And I'll share it in my Discord as well.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go and get a drink.
Okay. Type your question here. Oh god, how do I spell Nordeschliefe?
Just say racing at the Nordy.
The autocorrect, interestingly enough, comes up with Schrodinger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I spelled it right anyway. Feels good, man. Feels good to get that right. Should it... What format... I use capitals, I suppose. What format should the Nordeschliefe race be? 1.2 hour race. 2 1.2 hour races with a 30-minute break. Okay, I've created that, and I'm going to jump out of... Chucky, you got to go watch the stream later. Awesome to have you along anyway, mate. Appreciate you being here. Have a good day or whatever it is that you're off to do. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. And if you're one of the 44 wonderful people that left a like, then I thank you, sir. Okay, it's going to be a new room set up, guys.
Look out.
Pietro, pretty good time. Manclag, I spat my tea out. Did you like that? Did you, stupid? I thought it was good. Thought it was a keeper. I couldn't think of any other way to say it without just going, you know. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. There's no need to go there.
Daily workout. Wait for it. It'll be the worst car. There's some little box of rubbish. I bet I'll get it late.
How
there
bloody
you go.
good would
there
it be
it is.
if you got a GR2 car?
Wouldn't it?
That'd be great, except I've got a Toyota SFR 2015.
Ooh, because of course you did. Of course.
So
did
what
you make
they
much
gave
money?
me was Micro Machine.
Did you make heaps of money? Where's Suzuka? I missed it. Did you make any money? Could you go and buy one? Damn it. Right, concentrate for a second. Kyoto, it's not that. Blue Moon, Tsukuba brands, Tokyo, Willow Springs, BB,
It's
Suzuka.
gone past it like 3 times.
Shush, I need you to be shush now. No one asks for your negative attitude.
It's down.
Shush.
Down the bottom.
You need to stop. I've picked the wrong one anyway, so I've got to go back again. So the joke's on you, mate. Joke's on you, mate. Right. Let's go 230, because why not? How many laps is this? 8 laps.
7 laps, mate,
7
according
laps.
to your...
Let's go with what I said. I was probably in a good frame of mind when I came up with it. Tyre wear on. Let's get this bitch cranked to 8 times. Fuel depletion. No, let's just go 10 and 10. That's what we're doing.
See, this is where I wish I could give you my GR2 car, mate.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you of one thing. I'm not actually going to do this.
Man, Clag puts Daniel off as well. That's why you shouldn't go racing with Clag in your bag. I'm going to sit out the Suzuki race, Dom. No worries at all. Thank you for joining in previously anyway. Vegemite chicken and Heineken with some Manclag. Oh no, leave that off. Leave that mayonnaise off the top of the chicken.
Yeah, unnecessary.
How's the races going, Jack? Look, they've been going very well. We're up to the last one now. Matt W, leave some Manclag around the base of the chicken at the bottom where you put the stuffing in. Filter by category, we're going to GR2. BRP is on. I think that's fine. Now, should we go super soft or soft? It's on 10 times wear. Let's go soft. I feel like super soft's a bit harsh.
DMJS, you can most certainly join.
Certainly can. Jump right on in as soon as I hit go here. And things are going very well, thank you. Hopefully they are for you as well. Have I done everything I needed to do? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Righto, gents. Since I am deprived of the Grade 2 car,
Yep.
I will shoot off.
All right, man. Well, thanks
Nice,
for stopping by and having a chat to us. Been a little while, so it's
Oh.
good to have you back on board. People were just asking
has.
about you the other day. Actually, they said, "Whatever happened to that guy?"
Yeah, I'm right here at the moment.
Yeah.
It's been a little
right
while.
there.
It's been good to have a little race, to be honest.
No, it's been good to have you along, and we'll get you on Discord.
Yep.
Make sure you follow that link yourself. Jump right on in, join up, and say hi to people. There's just a few chat rooms. As I say, you'll figure it out pretty quickly. Most of the chat happens in general, Gran Turismo, and liveries, really. But there's a few others.
Yep. That will sort it all out. Be good.
Yeah, mate. All right. Thanks again. And
Okay.
I'll catch you on the flippy.
You will.
Yeah, mate.
See you, gentlemen.
Bye for now. The daily workout car was a Renault Sport RS01. Dom, that's amazing, man. Right, so the server is open. I'm going to need to select a car from the bottom, not from up the top. Because I'm learning by doing. And I'll need to set the tyres. No, it's already done it. Already on soft. I like it. You joining? Awesome.
Might want to do it quickly though.
It's filling
She's
up.
filling up.
She's filling up. This car should feel pretty good. Around Suzuka, I reckon.
Well, it'd want to.
Wow, it feels just pretty good in general. It's been
I
nice.
do love
to-
though that
Yeah, sorry. Ken.
Nightbot drops in a Discord link right after Willie leaves.
Seconds after Willie goes, Nightbite's like, I've been sitting here waiting for the opportunity to drop this link,
That's it.
but I did need Willie to go before I did that. This car just
Don't
doesn't.
worry about
use
that,
it.
Mark. Just jump in, give her a crack. You'll be right.
Yeah, jump in. All I ask is that people race clean. I don't care about how fast or slow you are. I would just like good, clean racing. And if you're not super fast and you see the leaders come up and you just jump out of the way.
Yep. Nick, the general consensus is it's the Nissan is the one you want to get.
Yeah, if you can only afford one. These things are pretty bonkers crazy though, but they're a huge amount of fun. It's actually been really nice working our way up through the ranks tonight. Like from an N car to a GR4 to GR3 and now finally this. It's been pretty good.
Nah, Jules, no German reference there on the front of the Z4 livery. It was just how he made it. It was a CR livery.
With a bit of, yeah, it's just a CR livery. No German reference. But, well, having said that, it kind of was not lost on me that it added a German flavour, and that's fine. You know, BMW, as you may or may not be aware, is German. So it was a happy accidental mistake, if you will, I suppose. Well, not mistake, but... What's the expression I'm looking for? A happy accident? Yeah. Positive accident? I don't know.
Mark James says, drive in car like a pro.
But I'm not a pro.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Is this...
Exactly how it needs to be.
Whoa, see? There you go. I was trying to read the chat and also drive. Didn't work out well for me.
Because I'm just doing livery, so I can read chat for you.
Cool.
Mitch says, just thought of something for the Nerva 1.2. Simulated driver changes could help where you don't select a tyre and sit in the pits for how... Nah, that won't work. Because then
Because someone would have to control it. You need a race steward to control it. Otherwise, people would...
Yeah. As nice as everybody is, someone will take the piss.
Yeah. Here's the link for that poll thing, by the way. I made it and never shared it in the chat.
If
There you go.
you know, everyone says now that they'd all be like following the rules and everything like that, but if you're 20 minutes out from the end of a race, within a shot of winning, and you can find a gain of a little bit,
Oh, server disconnected.
try and tell me that you wouldn't take it, because I reckon everyone would.
Yeah. You would need some sort of race official. And by the way, I don't know why the server just dropped down. I'll just restart it. Everything else seems fine on my end, but... Will there be a car logo where Hemulin? Yes, absolutely. I've finally,
just talking about that
after
this
like
afternoon.
3 months of just persistent complaining and whinging, Ryan has finally decided that he will help me out with my logos without me sending an email to him. And thank you very much for doing that, Ryan. I believe you're thinking sort of mid to late next week, somewhere around there. We should hopefully have a logo. I might have a new
I'd
YouTube
like to think,
banner, which means I can...
A bit of change all around, really.
Yeah, and I believe that you also said you were looking at sorting a Nordeschliefe or Nürburgring 24-hour,
You can just say
Charlie
N-
Roscoe
N-
themed
N24, mate.
logo, N24 themed logo for me as well.
Yeah. Anybody who does follow the old endurance racing, there is the qualifying race this weekend for Nürburgring, the real
There
race.
is. So if you want to see some cars going very fast around the Nordeschleife, it's not a bad option.
Yeah, and to put things into perspective, Lawrence Banthor went around pretty bloody quick in qualifying for the VLN2, did a 7:58 in the Porsche.
Oh, good grief, that's quick.
Yeah, no, he's pretty hectic, that kid.
DMJS, how do you join? You definitely did not have to compete in the Bathurst 1.2. The details on how to join will be coming up this week once logos and such are sorted. It'll all be updated on my website. My website is going to have a fairly substantial update.
And when he says this week, he means within the next week.
Within the next 7 days or so. It might be earlier. Hell, I might get the website done tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. Within the next 7 days, it'll all be updated. There'll be a join period, so it's going to be a lot smaller than the Bathurst 1.2 hour. I'm tipping this game has shit itself. What do we reckon?
I'm going to go with that.
What do we reckon? Let's close it.
We've all come here to watch the racing.
And we're just sitting
come
here on
to the
please wait
banter.
connecting to server.
And here we are with technical difficulties.
Now, that's why you stay. You came for the banter, but you stayed for the technical difficulties. Are you going to put the logo in the livery in Gran Turismo? Yes.
Once we make it, it'll be up there.
It will definitely be uploaded. I'll give everyone the links. I'll share that on things like my Facebook. I'll share it on Discord's going to be the easiest place to keep up with everything that's going on at the moment. So definitely join that. Paul is in the GT room Discord. Thank you, Stupid. Much appreciated, my friend. Always here for the technical difficulties. With such, I got my daily car. There you go. I never got that when it shit itself, and I got a friggin' Suzuki Swift Sport.
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking, mate. I have never known anyone to have a worse run at daily.
Yeah, look, there's one of
wins than myself.
those Red Bull Junior things there that you haven't bought yet that you could have won, but no.
No, mate. No, I'm not going to win any of that sort of stuff whatsoever. So, what are you gonna do?
DMJS, yeah, we're hoping to do the race the weekend before the actual 24-hour.
That is the plan so far.
So that gives us 3 weeks before the actual race, which should be enough time. But essentially, just get stuck in, do some laps, work out a bit of a plan of what you want to do.
Pick your favourite car, do some pracky laps. You know, it's one of those things. It's a bit different from a normal circuit where you've got to get all the technical details to be able to get it right. Just jump out there, do some practice laps. It's gonna all be worth doing.
Yep. because the cars will be on BOP, so and you can't do setup changes or anything. So just go out there and bang around on a tyre. By the looks of it, I think we'll probably run on the soft tyre, not the medium. The medium, well, it was a little bit sketchy, and you guys were saying as well that they weren't that much faster than a hard, so...
Yeah. They're really not much faster. So maybe the soft is the best way to go.
Yeah, so we'll go to the soft, because we want to make everything a little bit faster and nicer, and the cars will be a bit easier to drive and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so as long as you've got a soft tyre on the car, pick whatever car you want, and just go out in there and do some laps and just take it from there, because all the other stuff is artificial. We can add and change that. It won't affect your practice.
Correct.
But yeah, so we'll sort of work that out over the next couple of days. It certainly makes it a bit difficult with me going away to Adelaide on Saturday morning and having a mate over tomorrow night before we drive off. But we'll get it done.
The logo stuff down, but I can come up with a lot of the finite details in the meantime. And once the logos are up, it means I can do things like, I know a lot of people have been asking about getting a store up and running with Charlie Roscoe t-shirts, and with the logos and that sort of thing, I could maybe even just put up there the Bathurst 1.2 hour themed shirt as a bit of a specialty. People don't have to buy it, but it's there if you want it, and we might be able to do the same for the Nürburgring, the N24, or however we theme that.
Yeah, so and it'll be the GR3 cars for the race as well.
It will. It is GR3 cars. So for now we're sticking with that. So we've got 9 votes for 2 1.2 hours, by the way, so far. There's only 11 votes so far, not a huge amount. I'll get that in... Oh, well, actually, it's in Discord, so that should happen quickly enough.
Yeah. Not 100% sure on the tyre wear and fuel burn yet, Hamulin. I'm thinking I might get stuck in on Monday and do a few laps and try and do some messing about. And see if we can come up with any other numbers. I mean, you guys might even be able to do it over the weekend, I don't know, but obviously the earliest time I'll be able to do it would be on Monday.
Yeah, and I might try and recruit a few people. Again, I'll chat through Discord, but I might try and recruit a couple of people if they're doing laps, just to try and get some data for me, so we sort of know what we can expect out of different tyres and fuel burn and stuff like that.
Yep. Yep. 2 races with a 30-minute break. He's going ahead still with 10 votes for.
10 votes to 4, is it?
Yep.
We'll see how that goes. I'll let that drip over the week, because I'd like to get sort of 100 or so votes on that. So I'll let that go over the week and share it through Facebook and Twitter and all that sort of stuff.
But I'm pretty sure it was Jules that suggested the idea of having the support race, and that's that's definitely going to happen.
If we run 2 1.2 hours, you can, well, whether we do or we don't, I think either way, a support race is a great idea.
Yep. If we just run the one race, we'll just do the support race beforehand.
Yep.
But yeah, that's definitely going to happen, and yeah, that can be sort of catered to the people who just sort of missed out on the main race or something like that. Yeah, if you're in the main race, you wouldn't be eligible for the support race, obviously.
No, correct. No, the support is very much for people, really for people, like, we'll do some qualifying. I don't know if we'll do full qualifying races this time. Again, we've got to come up with the details, but those people who don't qualify for the main race, the feature race, will be invited into the support race, which we'll try and make something fun as well.
Yeah.
For you, the 911 is the best GR3 car, I think. It has its pros and cons. It's definitely down on power. To use Bathurst as an example, because it's a track I've done a lot of laps at, over the top, I think it's the best GR3 car in the game. Over the top of the mountain. Ooh, got a bit skew-if. However, it is very clearly down on power, up Mountain Straight and down Conrod. No doubt about it, and you lose time there. So I think everything has its pros and cons.
Yep.
Right, it is 10:53. What time are we going to roll to race?
Yep. So Mitch says he's having some server difficulties, which Hamilton has said to try rejoining the lobby, which is exactly what I was about to say.
Yep.
Jump out and come back in. I don't know how many people are in the lobby. Looks like 8 by what I'm guessing.
Could be more. That'll only show the people out on track now, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe give it to 11, then do a quick race and call it.
So 7 more minutes of pracky laps.
Sim 18, don't worry about it. We'll put together a bit of a thing on the Discord, so all the information will be on there.
Discord and my website as well. So don't worry, you'll definitely not be out of. You will definitely not be looking around for information. I will make sure everyone is very, very well informed. I like the way the Porsche understeers. I actually don't get a lot of understeer from the Porsche. It's one of the reasons I like it. Stupid. Out there, just having a bit of a look, see if anyone's dropped some cash, some notes out in the grass there. Never know your luck. This is actually, by the way, just so that you guys know, this is my first ever full open lobby stream. Never done it before. I think it's been quite good, actually.
Yeah.
So, it wouldn't be good if no one turned up. So I'll take this opportunity to say a pretty massive thank you to everyone that's been here through the stream and has participated. Whether it's all the races, whether it's just one race. Again, without you guys, there would be no open lobby streams, so appreciate it. I think it's been a good fun stream. I know Stupid's not on the hot lap. Who's that behind him? Is that B-Par? He might be. Oh, B-Par's not here, is he?
Don't think so.
Probably far enough in front, I reckon. Stupid. Out for another run again. It's MTech79 in 4th place at $2. But I'm far enough in front now. And I'm going to hold position on the track. As I come up on charge, hopefully he's probably going for his own fast lap, so it's probably not a bad person to try to tag onto the back of. Not a great run out of the first chicane. I keep forgetting where the turbo boost part is, because under the turbo spool it doesn't have a huge amount of grunt. And I keep trying to use the torque of the engine to come out of the corners, and you get nothing until the turbo kicks in.
Yeah, Sim 18. I've had that too before. We did a lobby stream. It wasn't all lobbies, but there was like 3 races or something. And yeah, 2 of them, I was stuck on the stuck on the grid. It's unfortunate, and let's be honest, it's a bit bullshit that they haven't fixed it yet. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it.
What was that last one there from Mitch?
He says his GT Sport is being really uncooperative and would really appreciate it if we could hold the race for him.
Hold the race for him.
He's trying to get in, but obviously having some issues.
Yeah, okay.
To answer your question, B-Par is obviously in the channel because he's just gone faster than you.
Oh no, I've dropped it. This was such a clean lap as well. Such a good lap. Purple in every sector. And I've absolutely dollied it on the last sector by not concentrating. Yeah. It's disappointing.
Goodness.
I don't know if these tyres have got 2 hot laps in them. I feel like they've got an out lap and 1 hot lap and then you're back in the pits. It's just like F1.
Mitch says he's going to have to force a restart. You can start without me, don't want to seem selfish. No worries, DMGS. Just get stuck in, do some laps.
What's that, is he off?
He's going to go and do some practice for the Nürburgring race.
No worries. Well, thanks for joining anyway and being a part of the chat. Always appreciated.
No pressure, but if you do well here, you will beat Speedy's time.
Well, I've just cocked it up, literally as you were saying that.
That's unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky for you.
Why would you even say that to me? Of course I'm going to stuff it up. Yeah, I am. Look at that. Jesus, I've lost half a second. So far up as well. Actually, left you a like, mate. Appreciated, man. Always appreciate anyone that leaves a like. Actually, I'm going to roll the race. It's 11 o'clock, isn't it?
It certainly is.
It is 11 o'clock. So if you're in the pits now, try and make this as fair as we can. Jump out of the pits. Actually, looking at the track map up the top, but you guys can't see because the pit board, man. It does look like no one is in the pits. So,
why did you exit to the pits and then drive straight back out again?
well, because I wasn't thinking about restarting the race. You got to remember that you're watching that delayed. I thought about it as I pulled out of the pits.
Yep.
So yeah, let me pull over and roll the race. And this will be the last race of the night, so let's enjoy it. Let's have a good one. Keep the racing nice and clean, peoples. It's a nice car. Let's see if I can get it on time. Sorry, Mitch. He's trying to roll through, though. It's a nice car, but I need some more practice. Else I'm driving chicane. That's another thing to note for you guys practicing. You'll need to turn counter steer assist off, and you'll need to turn stability control off because they will not be part of the race. I'm in a three-way sandwich here. Oh, plenty of bumps. I actually bailed out of that. Charged, pushing a few people off the track there. He's managed to get a couple of them. Tuck in behind B-Par here though.
With someone else stuck on the grid again.
Ah, really? Seems to be an unavoidable part of the evening. But again, being my very first ever open lobby stream, it was a problem I knew I was probably going to have to suffer, but...
Yeah, definitely a thing, and unfortunately there's just not much we can do about it.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing we can do about it except, well, I don't have any contacts at Polyphonic Digital, so if anyone does...
Can you tell them to pull their finger out?
Yeah, pull their finger out and fix that.
Like, if they don't do anything else, they could just do that for me. I mean, I would happily, if they said to me right now, we're going to put in the 2018 Bentley GT3 race car.
Oh, it gave me a heap of racing room. I'm not going to take that position off you. You're a good clean racer there, but I wasn't far enough up the inside.
I would happily turn it down for him to fix issues like that.
Yes.
We've got enough cars. Fix the bloody problems.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I still don't think 16 cars is a great lobby.
No, it's not.
I think we should be allowed at least sort of... at least 20 cars. 20 opponents.
Even still, that's not much.
No, I think a lobby of 24 should be realistic. Plenty of other games have been able to do it for a very long time.
Yeah, but you can get a lobby of 30 in Project Cars.
I think 30 would start to push a lot of people's internet too much.
Oh, I'm not saying it works. I'm saying you can do it. But yeah, over the next couple of weeks, we might even have a night where we just only do the Nürburgring.
Yeah. Well,
I
don't know if that would be particularly entertaining for...
Well, I mean, everyone can join and then, I don't know, do like what we're doing then, where we did 40 minutes or whatever, and then do a 2-lap race, and then go back to practice or something.
Peepar's come to a very sudden stop then you're about to see on the stream, Ryan. Very sudden stop.
Yeah, that was extremely sudden.
There's a little bit of lag involved, so I couldn't quite see the incident that well.
DJ Brain is off. Catch you later, mate.
Yes, thank you for joining. I look forward to chatting to you in the next one.
Sorry for getting stuck on the grid.
Yeah. Well, Speedy has made a rare mistake. I can't do anything but take the opportunity to sneak up the inside. Whoops. There's that understeer that I reckon Speedy just suffered from. Oh, it's got me on both sides. Well, it was brief, it was a fleeting moment, but I enjoyed it. I survived the first little off-road excursion, but straight across the road onto the other side. Our understeer really... that tyre wear is definitely noticeable at this point.
Alright, looks like Dom's off too.
Dom's off as well. No worries, Dom. Again, thank you very much for joining. Oh, Reverend Matty throws out another super chat. Thank you very much, Rev. Go get that chicken, mate. I had him there for a brief, fleeting moment. Made a lot of mistakes and now I'm 4 seconds back, but I'm going to keep charging on. I wouldn't do it for everyone, Rev, but I'll do it for you, mate. might just try and take it a little bit easier now with the braking points and corner speed.
Bob, this is the Nissan GR2 car.
That it is.
Well, you said it like I was just guessing something.
Yeah, well, who knows with you.
You do have Speedy back down to 2 seconds.
But he's going to try and do the race without stopping.
If he's fuel conserving and he's got to 4 laps and he's got enough fuel to do the rest of the race and he's this fast, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, we're in strife. Keep charging on. I'm going to do it for Rev. Oh, he's had himself a big moment, a very rare race here. I'm glad I was behind him to capture both of it. Very rarely does he make mistakes, and he's made 2 in the same race. I probably just shouldn't take a giant shit on him. He's actually pretty good to me, but it's just nice to see him make some mistakes from time to time. And I will take that lead. Bad luck, Speedy. I think that's what I meant to say. I think that's what a non-arsehole would say. Bad luck. I'm sorry to see that happen to you.
Speedy's just thinking, race isn't over yet, mate.
Yeah, he's got all the time in the world. I think he's going to be just fine. Hey, RK? RK? Is that how? Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Aqua, like Lord Farquaad?
Maybe. RK?
It should almost be mandatory.
Or is he not pitted?
I don't think he's pitted, mate.
Yeah, what we're saying should be mandatory what?
If you've got a weird written name and you join the chat, you've got to say how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Like how you say it.
That'd be nice, actually. Would never
It'd be
happen.
nice, but
good grief,
it
would
would
be a
also
nice way. Like,
it would
hi.
also take away the humour of us trying to guess what it is.
Trying to get it right. That's it.
But yeah,
Oh, God.
it'd be nice. Hello, my name is, and that's how you say it. Because sometimes you look at them and you're thinking, did you just smash your head on the keyboard and take what was written?
Yeah.
Oh, how did you save that?
That was one of the biggest tank slappers I've ever pushed through. Not going to lie to you, that was a big one.
All due to the massive amounts of aero on the car.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a good tank slapper though, wasn't it?
Yeah, Speedy Chicken's only 1.5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, I
behind
don't
you,
need
by
your
the way.
negativity at the moment.
Oh,
mate.
sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't negative. I'm just telling you that Speedy's behind you.
We don't need that kind
You're
of negativity
ahead.
Yeah. I am ahead.
You're-
I am in front of Speedy Chicken right now. That's the thing. Screenshot it. Upload to MLG Gaming immediately.
Now we're getting some bloody comedians. So, old mate's jumped on and he says it's the letter R and then car, so R car.
And then
Take that
Bob
one.
Roberts.
Robots. You know we're going to call that for the rest of your life now. Robots.
This is going to let the chicken catch me.
Yep. Charge is putting up a steady and strong defence.
I feel like he's running out of tyres though.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any
Oh,
tyres.
and
He
he's
hasn't
just
stopped
shoved
yet.
me. I've copped a
Oh.
hit. I have
Wait to
copped a
see.
hit. And Speedy has been gifted the win. Not what you want to see. Little helping hand out there into the gravel.
Yeah, see, that was Speedy. He deliberately drives off the track every now and then, and he knows, okay, I need to lose.
He taunts me with the win, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's like, I know that I need to lose about 14 seconds throughout this race to make this competitive. So he just goes off here, goes off there.
And then he throws just a tenner, just a 15er at old charge, and says, mate, fix that for me, will you? There's Speedy there. I feel like he's waiting for me. Go, Speedy. And we'll have that last lap battle. He's done the gentlemanly thing. She's going to be a straight fight. I really think there is a bit of aero wash when you're behind another car. Definitely don't have as much grip.
It's all mental, mate.
Definitely struggled a lot more through the S's. I made the tyres wearing. Could be a factor as well.
Probably the factor.
I actually thought I got a pretty decent drive out of that corner then, but Speedy just pulled away from me. I felt good about that acceleration too. But straight shootout there, he gifted me that, and I just didn't have the raw pace. So it's going to be another good victory to Speedy. M-Tech going to bring a third position home. Run a bit wide there in the last turn. I actually got him under acceleration there. What is the poll for? Like 2 different 1.2 hour races with a different contestants, or a two-part race. A 2-part race, Luca. Did look like Speedy was probably suffering a bit more oversteer than we typically see out of him. Close race though. Congratulations to all the competitors. Great to have you involved, as always. Oversteered a lot. It did look like you were probably suffering a touch more oversteer than you're sort of used to seeing from you. Radio, thanks for the stream. I wish to join you one day. That's an absolute pleasure, my friend. Hopefully you can join us.
It's highly likely that it will happen because we do plan on actually doing more of these.
We do. Actually making them consistent to a degree. Chiming in with some degree of consistency anyway, so... But, look, I think on that note, it's time to end the stream. It's been going on for a couple of hours now. So, just to cap it all off, big thank you to everyone who has joined the stream, whether you chatted or not, lurking. Thank you to the 53 wonderful people who gave me a like and showed me that you were enjoying the stream. Thanks to you, Ryan, for joining me. We had Willie pop in as well, which was cool. Everything was
nice
all good.
Pleasant surprise, that one.
It was a pleasant surprise, yeah. So, it was good to get the old band back together. And, yeah, plenty more races coming up. Plenty more streams coming up, as always. Keep that consistency up. But we're going to have... Gonna hopefully have some regular online lobbies like this. Not every week, not every stream. But, as Ryan said, maybe once a fortnight, something like that might be quite cool. Big thank you to the couple of you who gave the super chats. Always appreciated when anyone chooses to throw a few dollars at me. Well, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And yeah, I think until next time, If you haven't got on the Discord yet, I do encourage that you do that. And also vote in, hang on, I should have it still copied and pasted, in that straw poll, whether or not you like to see 2 1.2 hour races or a single 1.2 hour race, what you think the best is to either be a part of or simply to view. But I think for now that is going to be the end of it. If you have enjoyed yourself, leave a like. If you're new to the stream, of course, make sure you get on over, hit subscribe, and hit that bell next to it so you get notified when we do go live. But thanks, Ryan.
No worries.
Let's I think that'll probably do us.
Yeah, I'd say we'll probably wrap it up there.
Alrighty. Well, thanks all, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.